If you're dealing with any kind of digestive issue like gas, IBS, bloating, or hormonal problems like cyst or any kind of fibroids, if you're having acne, if you have any kind of inflammation, then listen up. I'm excited to share with you an easy to use at-home method that is not only inexpensive, but it is very powerful. I personally use it. I use it with my clients in a holistic sense, and this is the exact method that I'm going to be sharing with you today. Hey everyone, my name is Megan Garza and I am a holistic health coach and yoga instructor. I'm also the CEO of Megan Garza Wellness, and I am so excited to share this excellent information with you because I know how much it is going to help you. And what I'm talking about is castor oil. So castor oil is so beneficial. It's been around for such a long time, and there are even texts stating all the way back to Egyptian times. So they would use it for hair care, skin care, any kind of ailment, like if they had a stomach ache or if they had cysts. And it's something that has kind of been forgotten, but I feel like it's making its way back, which I am so happy about because I know how beneficial it is to your health. And like I said earlier, it's an easy and affordable process. It doesn't have to be daunting or messy or gross, because I know I've seen some tutorials and I was completely turned away by them because I thought that it was going to be too hard to do, but it's really not. It's something that you can incorporate into your daily routine and make it something that you do often. So what exactly is castor oil? Castor oil is a vegetable oil that is easily penetrated into the skin, so that way it can absorb easily and go to where it needs to go to do all the healing goodness. Not only is it great for your digestion, but it also helps move the lymphatic system, and this is really great because so often our lymph is stagnant and we're sitting all day. So by having this extra assistance, it can really make a big difference. It helps with detoxifying your cells, and it also can help with cystic acne. So this is something that can bring a lot of relief to people who are suffering with acne, which is really nice because if you've ever struggled with acne, you know how irritating it can be. It's also a very anti-inflammatory oil. So if you're having any kind of joint pain, if you suffer from rheumatoid arthritis or even psoriasis, it can be very beneficial and helpful for providing that relief that you're looking for. It also helps dilate the ducts in your liver, so that way your liver produces more bile and it can move out old sludgy bile, and this really helps with keeping everything going smoothly in your digestive tract. And it also helps your organs communicate more efficiently. And just a little word of caution, do not attempt to do a castor oil pack if you are menstruating, if you are breastfeeding, or pregnant. And like I said before, how I thought that castor oil was going to be a really messy process and something that I just did not want to do. That's not the case. I put it off for so long because I thought it was going to be this big process, and it really isn't. So just a quick little rundown about my story is I had suffered from a lot of digestive issues for many years. I had IBS, a lot of bloating, malabsorption. I had lost a lot of weight, and this is not something that I wanted. I was starting to feel really sick. I had hormonal problems. I wasn't sleeping. My periods were really painful and heavy. And I feel like the castor oil, on top of all the many other things that I had been doing, was really making a huge difference. And the castor oil just helped move the needle just a little bit further to where it needed to go to get me to where I wanted to be. And this is why I'm so passionate about holistic health, because I have experienced these issues firsthand. And of course, there are several other reasons that I'm not going to get into on this video about why I chose the path of holistic health. But as I said, this is a tool in your toolkit that is really helpful. First off, you are going to need a high quality castor oil, making sure that it is cold pressed. Preferably you would want it in a glass bottle, but plastic was all they had at the store at the time, so it's what I grabbed. You don't want those toxins entering into the castor oil because, as I said, it penetrates easily into your skin, so therefore it is going to pull the BPA and the phthalates and other toxins from the plastic bottle into the oil. So glass is always best if you have that option. The second thing that you're going to need is rags. So I like to use an old rag that maybe I have used for kitchen things that I no longer need. I didn't like these anymore in the kitchen, so I got new ones, and now they are my castor oil packs. So I choose 2 towels, and I'll go into that later on. Only one does get saturated with castor oil, but that's totally optional to have 2. There are other methods. You can use plastic saran wrap over yourself. Like I said, I'll show you later. A little word of caution, when you do wash these, if you have a septic system, it is always a wise idea to hand wash them and do not let any of that oil go down the drain because septic systems are very finicky. Also, you should not be flushing any oil or grease down the drain anyways because it's not good for the sewage systems or the pipes in your home, but that's completely up to you. The third item that you're going to need is a towel. So a nice big bath towel that you don't care about getting stained because oil does stain, and you can just lie down on this when you are resting and just doing the castor oil pack, and it makes a no mess kind of situation or preventing messes. And the fourth thing that you're going to need is a heat pack. So I do use a hot water bottle. I fill this up with very, very hot water and use this rather than something that you would put in the microwave, like one of those heat packs that warm up, or a heating pad. Those are also great options. It's just my personal preference. And I don't have these items with me, but you can also use these if you are planning on being mobile when you're doing the castor oil pack, is an ace bandage or some kind of elastic to wrap around your body to hold the pack in place. And this is something that I do. I just prefer this. I like it. I think it's very cozy feeling, but I also do like to have a hair dryer in the process. Completely optional. Not necessary by any means whatsoever. So now let's get into the good stuff. How to do a castor oil pack. As I said, this is not a messy process. It's not something that is going to be disgusting or time consuming, because I want to make this an option for everybody to be able to do on a very frequent basis, if not daily basis. This is a method that works for me. There are other methods out there, but this is the personal routine that I use, and I actually do these when I'm going to bed. So that makes it a very uncomplicated process. I'm already unwinding down for the day and just relaxing. You can also do this when you're watching TV, when you're reading a book, maybe you just want to lay on the couch and talk with family or journal or do some kind of other self-care activity that just really energizes you and makes you feel good about yourself. Work your way up to doing them overnight rather than just jumping in, because it is a very detoxifying process. But if you're laying down on the couch or on the bed, make sure you have some kind of juice with you or water with some sea salt and electrolytes in there and minerals, so that way you are hydrating your body properly. So you want to do these packs for about 30 to 60 minutes to give your body enough time to be able to absorb all of the healing benefits. You can rub it on your abdomen, your liver, your breast, wherever you feel that your body needs the most support. So I know that there are a lot of women who have fibroids in their breast, and they will massage the castor oil onto their breast to help with those issues. If you're having digestive issues, or if you feel like you need some kind of hormonal support and you want to place it on your liver, that is perfectly okay too. So now I'm going to get into the process of how you actually do the castor oil packs. As I said, it's relatively easy, and also all of these products that I recommend and that I'm using, I will put the links down in the description below. There are some other products that I recommend that I'm not using in this video, but I think that they are also very wonderful and well designed. So let's begin. First, you want to make sure that you have your shirt tucked in because oil does stain. And now you're going to take your castor oil and you're going to put just about maybe a teaspoon or a couple teaspoons of oil on your stomach. Keep it away from your shirt because you know why. And just rub it in. Make sure that it's getting all over the area that you want to cover. Any excess that you have, you can just rub it on your arms. It's very, very good for your skin, very healing. And then the next step is making sure that this is the right size for over your stomach. I've already measured mine out and it fits perfectly. So now you can take the castor oil and just simply saturate the flannel or cotton or whatever you're using. And then what I would normally do here is I would actually take the hairdryer, which I'm not going to do right now because it's loud, and I would actually warm the cotton up and I would warm my stomach up. So then the next step would be is to take the cotton and to place it on your stomach, and your liver actually wraps all the way back around here too. And you would just tuck it in like that. And then I take the other rag and I just open this one up nice and wide. I don't care if this one gets dirty either, it doesn't matter to me. And I would just place it around my body, just like that. And now you have the option to wrap the ACE bandage around your waist to hold the flannel in place, or you can just lie down. The next step is to use your heat source. So this would be nice and hot, and I would just simply place this over the area. And the heat really helps with the absorption of the oil into your skin. It helps it do its job more efficiently, a lot better, and it just gives it more of a pleasant experience. So at this point, I would probably be laying down, or I would just be walking around the house comfortably at bedtime, and it's just a really relaxing experience. So this is something that you can do whenever you want, except, while you're menstruating or you're pregnant. By doing this, I feel a lot more energized in the morning. I feel like my digestion is a lot smoother, and my liver and my organs are just working so much better. And it's something that I really do recommend because I've personally seen the effects firsthand, and I know it'll work for you too. So there you have it. These are the benefits of castor oil packing. It's not a hard, scary, daunting, or even messy process. It doesn't have to be one. As you clearly saw, this is something that I do all the time, and I don't make it very complicated. So I hope that this gave you the empowerment and knowledge to start trying castor oil packing. If you found this information useful, be sure to drop a like on this video because it helps my channel a lot. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.